Hey everybody. So as you know, I'm redoing all the C-130 videos and updating them and reposting them because I've had a lot of people say I'm searching all over YouTube, Damon, and I just can't find them. So if you don't know this project, it's from 5 or 6 years ago. I got the airplane 95% done and was ready to taxi test it, and a gentleman bought it. But this video is just taking you through some of the steps of making the hard points for the landing gear and doing the early jack screw testing to see if I could get enough strength and the correct velocity or the speed to get the gear to go up and down. So a lot of plywood, a lot of aluminum, a lot of nylon 6. The aluminum tracks right there you can buy on the internet as window frame, aluminum window frame. And if you saw the earlier video, I tried to make my own jack screw and I just didn't like it, so I ended up, spending the money to buy the jack screw from a MasterCar. At first, I used just a regular fitting to join the two jack screws together, but then I went and bought a brass one and buried it in there. So this is the very first version. This one also had the wooden cam that was controlling contactor switches and limit switches, and I ended up having a buddy of mine named Berger design me my own controller for this, and I've got a video in the future I'll show that. But right here you'll see the first, basically, my first testing of running up and down. Now the thing is that it's a 12-volt system. I was running it closer to 14 volts, and I was getting around 400 RPM. So I was going to get the gear to go up and down in the amount of time I wanted. I would have liked it a little bit quicker, but right here I'm just testing the limit switches and the way that my contactor switches work. And it did work good, but I just didn't like it. I wanted a more solid state system, and that's the reason in the future video you'll see my buddy help me design a sequencer, and it was really sexy. He did a great job on it. But as you can see, this is just development. This is the mock-up. This is just to see if I could get the gear to go up and down, or the housing for the gear to go up and down. And believe it or not, I could put 13 pounds on that and it would go up and down that jack screw. So it was going to be plenty strong enough for the landing gear that weighed about 1.5 pounds to go up and down on each one of those. Now keep in mind there's 2 of these on each side, on both the left and right side of the aircraft. And the controller my buddy designed for me also had sequencers for the door on it, and you'll see that in the future. But this was just a test to see if my concept would work. Can I run these up and down, and would they hit the limit switches? I ultimately, and you'll see in the future, I had an over travel limit switch, so just in case these travel limit switches failed, it wouldn't overheat the motor or maybe start a fire. And I needed some redundancy in there. But I was super excited how this worked. Yeah, so the plane got sold. A guy, right before I taxi tested it, a guy wanted to buy it, put turbines in it. I am staying in contact with him, and when he gets ready to maiden it, he told me I can tell the world. So thanks for watching my videos, everybody. And here's a picture of it basically done and ready for paint. Rock on. Have a great day.